How to Rect. Today we will be going over Binance token. That's Binance Chain's native token BNB. And we're gonna look at scenarios that I think could be potentially drastic for all the BNB holders. For one, I think that there is a potential that BNB could drop below $10. I know it's currently at 326.76, but I'm just gonna show you the reasoning behind that. So as of right now, we're looking at the monthly time frame. So we're looking at the monthly time frame. Got this here. Let me go ahead and delete this and this. Okay. I just have this, trend line posted here from the top. As of right now, it's looking pretty good on the monthly time frame. We have support around the 297, which I've been looking at the 300. I'm like below 300, I would say that you should be going short. Above 300, you should be going long, and that's of course on the monthly time frame. Let's draw a couple horizontal lines. You have this space right here. You can see this wick, that wick, and of course the body of these two, and of course this one right here. That what's around the 212. Around the 212 was the low here. 213, and the low here was 183. So this trend line hasn't broken on the monthly time frame. Volume, look at this, volume has been decreasing, so on the monthly time frame's not looking that great. Let's check out the weekly. And I forgot this trader. He's got a nice following, and that's the only reason I've been looking. Saw the 2 weeks and seeing if I could relate it to what I'm doing. And sure enough, look at the bodies of these two, the wick there. Look at between these two, and these are weekly bars. Between the body of these two is this where this line is at 212. So there's a good support around the 212. And as of right now, it looks to be heading higher. You could do one of these numbers, head higher, hit that trend line, and head back lower. So it's happened a couple times here. Here, in this case, it didn't. It was this bar that actually went higher, then came down. But as of right now, it's But on the weekly here, look at that MAC. Looks like it's turned. So that's a good positive on the 2 weeks. Now let's look at. We could do another support, right? I mean resistance right there. You can see the bodies there, the wicks there. Where is that? About the 340. Look at that wick. So look at these two bodies right there, and of course wicks here, and almost between the bodies of these two candles, and of course the top of these two candles. So that 240 mark is definitely an area of resistance. I mean the 340, sorry. But it's looking good on the 2 week. Now on the 1 week. Okay, here's my little concern. Look how I placed that. You see that? Right there, top, bodies here. It did break out, then came crashing down. So as of right now, it looks like we are in this wide trading range. And being that it's weekly, the only concern here is that we are inside the Kumo cloud on the weekly. I do believe that we will at least test the 307, 308 sometime for this week. But if we manage to break upwards, you're looking at a trading range between 420, 425, 426 to about under 300, about 290, 293, 297, just under this Ichimoku cloud. Let's look at the MAC. MAC's looking fairly good as well. Still trending upward, so unless this starts reversing, which I think it has a potential as we started the week, and looks like it's continuously, slowly, progressively getting lower. So I do believe that we could end up dropping to 308, 309 this week, as long as we don't break last week's high, which was at 337. So there you go. Look at 340, 337. So what was the high here back on August 8th? It was 336. And here was 337. So it's really working on trying to break through. But as right now, it looks like there's just this wide trading range of 212. I think we could be potentially, maybe, we could even right here, that medium zone, you can see about 256. So that's a good area of support, which I got wrecked on that aspect because I ended up shorting. I knew better, but I was thinking it's gonna head lower, but it was drastically oversold. And I think this nice run up made it overbought, but we'll have to wait and see. As of right now, I'm currently short. I should, be looking at maybe closing out this position for the week around 304. I still believe we're heading lower as of right now for the weekly. Daily. Well, let's check out the 8-hour. It's looking pretty good, pretty solid. We had a sell alert on the 8-hour. What about the daily? Let's go look at the daily. On the daily, this indicator, as long as it's above about 323, around 323, you should be long. Below 323, you should be looking at getting short or getting out of your long. And look at the MACD here. Potential getting close to letting you know that we got a sell alert on the way. It could do one of these numbers, flip flop. Volume's decreasing, so we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, I'm currently short, and I should have a stop loss around the 340. But as right now, I'm currently short. So let's check out the 4-hour. Had a sell alert here on the 4-hour, still heading lower. You have this trendline support around the 321. I think we mentioned that on the daily as well. Let's go back to the daily. No, I said 323 on the daily. So it's only 4 hours from the UTC time. But I would definitely be looking to get out of my long in this position, and I have a stop limit buy probably about the 340, expecting a breakout, maybe something similar to this huge breakout, but of course gave it immediately right back. So let's look at the MACD at that time. Just exploded higher, then came crashing down. Okay. So why do I say that Binance BNB could actually drop below $10? Now let's look at the monthly time frame. You see that it just skyrocketed up. And it's just, it exploded from March 2020. It just exploded higher. And that was, of course, during the entire pandemic and whatnot. Now it's literally breaking below the supports, and as long as we could break above 340, we should be good. But The MACD hasn't confirmed that we should be going higher. Of course, there's not enough data, and this is of course on the KuCoin exchange. So if we manage to break this 200, there's really no support. The next support, honestly, about the 3, I would place it about the 44.45. So I say if we break that 200 area, definitely drop to the 44 level, which volume continuously decrease. Maybe there's some buildup. Of course, this is the longer time frame. Can it happen this year? Yeah, sure, why not? Anything's possible in crypto. So, but after that, and you see what happened to all these exchanges like FTX. We had some issue with Genesis and Gemini. So this definitely, the 44 is really huge support line. They didn't spend too much time here. It was just heading higher, 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 and higher. Just skyrocketed upwards. So we'll see if this bleed continues, and definitely have a look out if it's around the 200, breaking below these monthly bars. Just recently happened. I know everybody wants to be bullish. Trust me, I want to be bullish, but as of right now, technically you should be bullish, but it could be on the verge of a reversal right now. So it has to break above 340 to be more bullish. And as of right now, I am currently short. So no, I do not recommend looking at the 15-minute. Just looking at what's going on. I mean, this was just one single 15-minute buying. Look at that, selling, buying. This is just short spurts of buying and selling. People scalping. On the 1 hour, it's looking at that support. And I said 323, which is around where? Around there. Of course, the 320 is definitely something to look at on the 1 hour. But I'll change this one color and make it green, meaning that you should be going long. Let's get this trend line out of the way, and look at the daily here. Yeah, this would be your buy, about 340. Your sell, again, 323. Put that on your sell. Actually, well, I'm gonna put that at 320.855. Where's the color here? Change that to red. So you don't have to jump in immediately. Oh my god, he's short, he's short. Because if you go short and it bounces and it goes higher, then obviously, I mean, you're in the red. But if you wait for this break to the upside, and you can immediately go in, so you can have your buy orders around this level, and I would have my sell orders around this level here. So, but since I already mentioned that I'm short, that's all I have for Binance. Well, this is your host, AutoRex. I'll see if I decide to do another crypto. You can leave it in your comments if you want me to take a look at another crypto. So with that, I'm out. Happy trading. Peace.